Hello everyone, welcome back to the Betting League. Hope you're having a good look around the site. There's plenty of stuff on there to read, and some of the free tipsters are pretty good. And they're giving me a bit of a run for my money at the minute, because I couldn't punch my way out of a paper bag where it's going. Selections are finishing nearer last than first, which, considering I have like a 40% strike record on all the 900 selections I've given out, it's pretty unusual for me, but it happens, you know. So over the long term, as you know, we're doing really well still. We're still 390 odd points profit since I've been on this site, so you know, you can't ask for anything better than that, you know. It will come, and when we get a winner, it'll recover any losses that we've incurred over the short losing spell. So on to today's racing. Usually when going changes, my form book really comes into its own. I had a couple, personally yesterday, I had a couple of very close calls to winning quite big amounts, a couple of exactas that I just got pipped on. One of them were quite unlucky when the horse in front of it slipped, but anyway, that's how it is. Close call, it don't get you no money in your pocket, so loser. Anyway, on to today. I stopped wittering about what's gone on yesterday, and on to today's racing. I don't give out selections in handicaps, or non-handicaps, sorry, mainly because the price is too short, and this selection now is just a free selection to tell you how I think about this race, and I think it's a good bet. In 2:15, I think Drunken Sailor is going to be over bet because Fallon's on it. Won last time out, but the race last time it sort of fell into its lap, and it won't happen like that again today. And I think it's going to be over bet. It's going to be a tactical affair, and it's going to be a lot harder for him to win. If he prefers faster ground, you know, and I don't think it's particularly easy to win with anyway, so odds on I think it's worth taking on. Akmel should set race, we should get a soft lead up front, and we drop back in trip, an easier track, that'll help. Should set the race up for him, and I think the two down at the bottom, Eternal Art and Motrice, the ones to concentrate on. Eternal Art's form, it seems to sort of levelled off, plateaued a bit for the minute, so you know, it needs to find some improvement before I could win this. Whereas Motrice, one of my favourite horses, it looks a serious bet to me. I'm going to have my maximum bet on her today. She's in form, handles the course and they're going. Trip looks right up the street, and trainer's in top form. I had 2 winners yesterday. If she would be a bigger price, it would be a banker material, but I'm going to have one of my biggest bets of the season so far on her, so cross my fingers and hope, you know, I hope you get on as well, and I hope she wins, because if not, you'll be chucking eggs at me. 350 Goodwood, nice wide open handicap. Casual Glimpse, won okay last time with a little bit in hand, but never run well on rain softened ground, and badly drawn in stall 1 for someone who needs to be held up. So she's going to need all the luck going to thread a passage through field, and there's quite a few runners. But most importantly, she's poorly weighted with some of the horses he's beaten before, so not for me today. When his favourite. Lalva is another that's pretty consistent, but I think there's major doubts about his ability to handle today's going, so again, not for me. Eaton Rifles would have to be right at the top of his game after a 9-week break, because he usually needs a run, so not for me, even with Fallon aboard. Dock of the Bay is reasonably consistent, but really wins very infrequently, and the stable's not in form, so I couldn't possibly have that. I've just narrowed this down to 4 runners that I think could win this, or you could subscribe, and on my current form you could lay them all, you know. But if you want to find out what they are to win, I hope you need to be a member and subscribe. 4 o'clock at Newmarket the next race. Itri had blinkers on, but it needs to bring about £7 or £8 improvement for him to have any chance of winning this. Mountain and Range won a couple of weakish races at Sandown and Windsor before and after, has been beaten in weaker races before and after, so I don't know, I don't think so. For a horse to be favourite, you've got to have everything in its favour, and I don't think there's everything in its favour today. Chock-a-block from Sahid bin Suro stable, a lot of weight for what he's done, 10 stone, and the yard's not exactly firing all cylinders, and Frankie's not here, so again, not for me. Northside Prince is exposed, and the going's got to be a major winner, you know. It seems to have avoided it, you know, and I would just worry about that. Mac Burney, I just don't think he's good enough to win this. So once again, I've narrowed it down to 4 runners that I think have got a chance of winning this. But to find out what they are, even just to lay them, you've got to dip into your pockets and subscribe. 4:35 is the last race that we're going to summarise today. Dare to Dance has got to be my play slave of the day, and as you can remember, over the last few weeks I've not had any beaten. They've all come in, so that's good. There's quite a few runners I think could beat him, and he's got to be placed later. 4 runners to be placed, but 1.6, it looks a blinding late to me, you know. There's half a dozen horses that I think could be in front of him. So, you know, he won a weak race last time when he was long odds on. I know it's a step up in trip, but he's never run over it, and I think he looks outclassed. I mean, I could be wrong and I could be paying out, but, you know, that's my opinion. Tameen looks the second string of the owner on colours and form, and even though she's sure to like this going, not good enough. Fadder has been running in some moderate race and getting beat, so another not for me. I think the race revolves around 4 runners that have a chance of winning, and again, to find out what they are, you need to subscribe. So $29.99 for a full month of this rubbish, the way it's going, and you'll find out what you can lay or what you can back. Looking again next week, and I hope we have a winner feed today, because we need one. Cheers.